24 people from the Hawaii diocese to gather together to go to Philadelphia. On the first day, we had no idea who each other were, except for a couple of us. And then after we grouped together and we started to get to know each other, there was no judgment, nothing. We were all one family going to this event. When we got to the event, Hawaii was one of the favoritized groups out of all other cities. It was crazy. We went to UIE, and when we got to UIE, people were like looking at us. We had aloha wearing across our shirts. Nobody knew who we were or what the word exactly meant, but we knew it meant love, family, and hi, or hello. And when we met all of them means 1,200 youth from all over the U.S., we realized that this youth is going to be the leaders in the Episcopal Church because we are all there learning about the Episcopal faith. Being there, the first night was the most memorable to me. I stayed up a total of like 36 hours maybe. I don't remember. It was a long time. I stayed up all day in Hawaii, stayed up all day nights, and stayed up the entire time in Philadelphia. Great. The first night, the Hawaii group was designated to lead many things, and that's how we got favoritized, I believe, because they're like, hey, Hawaii, let's party group, let's do it. It was crazy. So much fun. We met a million people, 1,200 basically. And we traded many things, like we gave delays, t-shirts, one t-shirts, I don't know if you've seen, you see all these crazy t-shirts, or button shirts, aloha shirts. We gave all those away. We didn't want them. We thought they were ugly, but everybody thought they were amazing. They're like, oh, the new one, I want one. It was so much fun. And then we went on to mission, and mission was so much fun. I did 2 different events other than these 2. I got to help in the soup kitchen and play with little kids like at a daycare. It was just exhausting, but it was so much fun to be a part of this group and a part of many other groups from Wisconsin and Delaware, right? Yeah, Wisconsin and Delaware. That was fun. That's when we grouped together with just 2 other cities. We became amazing friends. Not gonna lie, I had another romance with another guy. So fun. And then after that, we took this tours of the city. And the city was amazing. It was electrifying. It was like, you look around and you see so much history of how our country was made and how it built on itself. And EY was just such a great experience. Thank you for letting me go. Thank you for letting the rest of the Hawaii Episcopal youth go.
Now that Troy is giving a general overview of you, I have 3 main stories to share with you. So there was really 3 parts to our trip, our UAE trip. So there was our time with Bill Wimba with everyone else on the UAE trip, and that was a lot of worship and bonding and various activities. And then there was the mission, and then there was tour of Philadelphia. So my favorite part about the UAE was actually the worship. So we worshiped about twice a day, and we'd all get together. And so if you kind of imagine this giant gym full of about 1,400 teenagers and about 200 adults, and they had this band up there, and they played. It was great, and it was great because the band got really into it. It was kind of scary, actually. The singer, the main singer, was always smiling, like on a kids show. So he was like this the whole time, and I was like, "Is your face okay?" And everyone was really excited to be there, and that was absolutely amazing. And then we also did some workshops there. I participated in the Lego one where I had to make So what my group did was we fixed headstones, essentially moved hundreds of pounds of rock, and yeah, it was difficult simply because they were big and unwieldy, and I think we used Billy Ami a lot as the crane. He was the muscle of the group. What was really great actually working in the graveyard simply because you could fix all these headstones, and afterwards when you're done, you got to walk through the graveyard and you could see all the changes you made, and you're like, yep, I put that one up, I turned that one, I filled in that hole, and it was really great. We also broke some shovels doing it. And then touring Philadelphia was amazing. My two favorite parts were the Reading Market, the Science Museum, and Independence Hall. So the Reading Market was this indoor big food market, and the food was absolutely amazing. I had this amazing burger, supposedly one of the best burgers in Philadelphia. I also had a lamb burger, which was awesome. I highly recommend the lamb burgers. And then also the Science Museum, and in the Science Museum I got to walk through a giant human heart, and that was really interesting. It was interesting also because for a second there, I almost experienced what it was like to have a heart attack. On a cellular level, a person in front of me almost got stuck going around a turn. And then in Independence Hall, which was really cool, we got to go inside Independence Hall where they signed both the documents of the Declaration of Independence and the Constitution, two of the most important documents in U.S. history. So it was really fun. I just really want to thank everyone for the support, and really allowed us to go there. And thank you.
Okay, so these lovely boys left me to go last tonight. And I don't really know how I can talk, speaking like that. I'm not a great public speaker, but we'll see how this goes. Okay. So basically, I remember the first day we went to the McRae house, and Shayna had us all line up from oldest to youngest, and that was when I found out that I was the youngest on this trip. So that intimidated me, and I remember just thinking oh, all the older kids are gonna just leave me out. I'm gonna not have as much fun as them. I'm not gonna be able to experience as much, but that wasn't really the case. The age differences all seemed to just go away, and we all bonded in a way that we didn't realize that we were all from different ages. And some of us were going to be going off to college next year, and some of us were going to stay a sophomore in high school. But I just remember that all of us were bonding the entire trip. And throughout the entire trip, I feel like I grew and matured just as much as them, which was great. And the fact that EYE, the convention itself, was enormous. There were so many people. You don't understand. Everywhere you went, there was at least groups of 100 people just playing the game or throwing a ball that was bigger than me around. And there was always someone to talk to and hang out with and meet. And it was impossible to be bored at Villanova because there was always something to do. But of course, all of that was extremely fun. But the most memorable part was when we went to the mission house. And we were there with only 2 other dioceses, which were Wisconsin and Delaware. And one boy from Alaska who joined us because he was the only boy from his diocese, so he just joined up with us, so we were kind of the non-continental U.S. diocese. But yeah, it was just us there, right? And I feel like that was just even better than being able to meet all these 1,400 people at the college we stayed at, because we all got to know each other and we got to bond with the other states more intimately and in a more closer space, because we stayed at the mission house for 3 days. On the first day we played Jenga, which was, you're a master at Jenga. You got the thing to where there was no other possibilities. We reached ultimate Jenga, and all of us were just crowding around the were done. By the end of the trip, they were like, you know, let's just go home, guys. But they love us, we love us. And it was just so fun, and everything was a great experience for me. And luckily, since I was the youngest, I actually have a chance to be able to go to EYE 3 years from now again. So I just want to thank everyone who gave me the chance to go this year, and I really hope I get the chance to go again because it was just a great growing experience for me, and I loved meeting everyone and getting to know and bond with these guys. So yeah, thanks.